I'm down here at Union Station with Tracy. And Tracy, why are we at Union Station at such a late hour?
Well, tonight is Night at the Museum, paranormal ghost tours of Union Station, under and through in the dark.
So under, like, what's under Union Station?
The basement from 1889.
Alrighty, folks, it's Farrell with Crowd Surfing down here at Union Station once again for the ghost tours. Walk around underneath Union Station all over. Paranormal groups are here. So let's go talk to some people and find out what it's all about. Alrighty, I'm here with Carrie from Paranormal Pulse. I don't have to ask her name because Carrie and I we're such good friends, right?
You got it.
So can you? We talked to Paranormal Pulse for Spring Scream,
Right.
and I'm like, what is this called this evening? What is this event called?
This is Union Station's Night at the Museum. They hold it every October, and it's to raise money to help keep Union Station going. So we've been doing it for several years. We give several tours a night, and usually brings in some good money for them.
You're here a little bit, right? More than the average Joe. What have you experienced here at Union Station as far as ghosts go? Like, is there anything that's like scared you to death? You're like, I don't want to mess with that anymore.
There is something that made me say, oh, yes. Well, I was in the office behind us about 8 years ago, and we had a party going on, and the lobby was locked and dark, and I was working on the computer. Someone came in the office. I didn't see him, but I felt him come in and heard him and said, just a minute, I'll be right with you. And then they kind of tapped my stapler to get my attention. And so I turned around and nobody was there. And I was like, oh, the guys are messing with me. So I jumped out here in the lobby. I didn't find anybody. I ran over to the foyer, nobody. Other foyer, nobody. I was like, okay, they're real.
We're Paranormal Pulse. We are doing the Night at the Museum tours here, and you guys are lucky victims.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some of you might come back, and some of you might not.
Y'all are coming back. Don't let her scare you.
Yeah, we'll see. This is Max. He's one of the investigators. He's got quite a few stories. I think we've got Adrian back here. She is one of our investigators.
Yeah, how come we never get Adrian on camera? That's what I want to know.
Hi, she's so quiet.
Say hi,
Real
Adrian.
quick, we're going to go through some dark halls, windy halls, up and down. We try not to use light, but we will. We'll try to be nice.
If you want to turn the light off, say so.
Oh yeah, we'll go. If you need light, let us know. We're here on behalf of the museum, so we ask that you please respect everything that's here. Don't go touching things or moving things. Safety is number one priority, and we'll see who comes back. My name is Carrie. I am Deputy Director of Pulse. We're going to go through here first. It is dark. The light here will give a little bit, but anybody been here during the day?
So the question I have is, when you're doing these ghost tours and you're going around, have you had anything happen when you've got like 5 or 6 people? I don't know how many people are on the tour with you, but do you ever have anything happen while you've got people with you?
We've had people claim that things have happened. Yehudi.
Yes, I was going to lead up to that.
Yes. We've had women that get totally freaked out by Yehudi because he likes hair and touch. We had a guy up in the Wattis Dumpke room, was about 6'5", probably 240 pounds. Claimed he got pushed, he hit the floor. He ran down the stairs and out the door, basically in tears, and would not come back in the building. We're going to go through this hallway here. If you need light, please let me know. There are things on the side. Someone usually hits it and takes out a hip, and I'm usually the first person to do it. Oh, Farrell's favorite place. This is where we kind of lost you last year.
You didn't lose me.
Okay, guys, this is our first stop. I can tell you that there is an area that we're going to go to here that was used as a temporary morgue. We do have, and this is one of Farrell's favorites, because he's going to yodel this for us.
No, he's not.
We do have a prankster in here, and he goes by the name of Yehudi. Now, we're not quite sure how he got the name Yehudi. There is kind of an urban legend that he might have been one of the bodies that wasn't and his name tag said Yehudi. Yehudi's a prankster. He likes to unplug things, move things. Ladies, he loves hair. We go back through the place. We've had quite a few ladies say they've had their hair tugged or stroked. We've had grown men go running out of here. Our object here is to get you guys to call for Yehudi. So you go through, Farrell's really good at it. Call for Yehudi. If you can even yodel it, it's more impressive. It is very dark back there. It is up and down, and it does wind. We'll do our best to get you through. Don't know if Yehudi will follow us or whatever, so just pay attention. If you need a light, let us know. We'll make sure we guide you through. If not, well, we can't guarantee what's going to happen.
Have you like seen an apparition or anything like that?
Nope, I haven't ever seen anything.
Oh, so see, that proves it right there. There's no such thing.
I don't know. Other people have said they've seen things.
Yeah, I've heard like there's a soldier or something back by the stage, and somebody, I don't know who it was at work here, said that they don't even like to go back there if they don't have to. They don't want to deal with it.
Oh yeah, I don't like to. Actually, I went back there and I was coming out of one of the rooms and something shoved me into the door jamb. Enough that I said, that's not nice.
Really?
I told off a ghost.
Well, right on. Well, hey, you're busy, so I will let you go, but thanks for talking with me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
The question I have for you is, have you been walking through Union Station and someone started chainsaw up?
I plead the fifth. I can't handle anything. I can't handle chainsaws. It's like instant freak out.
You know there's no chain on that bar, right?
It doesn't matter. I like to hold them and use them because they're powerful, but as soon as I hear it, it's who's ever in my way. I'm going to rip an arm or leg or whatever off to get out of there. Yeah, Yehudi! Yehudi! Well, that was pretty good. I can't hear them. Yehudi! We have some ladies who want their hair pulled. Was that Farrell?
No, Farrell's not doing it this time.
Now you can imagine if you came through here in the dark, it would be disorientating, but that's what we do. We try to do all our investigations in the dark.
Why would you do it in the dark?
Because, watch this here, guys, because your senses are heightened. Your sense of smell, even your vision, your sympathetic nerves in your arms, and the hairs and everything, you're just more aware. And when you see things, you can visually trick yourself.
Alrighty, I am here with
Jolene Janway.
And Jolene, can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing down here tonight?
Well, I came down with Paranormal Pulse, and they have been helping me do some investigation up in Evanston, Wyoming. And I've written a book on all the stories. Well, not all of them. In fact, this is only a small portion of them. But it's the stories of Evanston, the ghost stories, and the history of the different locations.
I thought maybe that was you were just acting. I mean, come on.
You set me up for that. I got down to the bottom of that, and I was so petrified. I had no idea whose legs I was grabbing to get up off the ground to get out of there.
But I tried to tell them to stay away from you, that you were scared of them. I figured that would keep them away.
Oh, near Carrie. She's scared of chainsaws.
I tried.
I know. I'll get you. Don't worry.
Alrighty, I am here with
Joe LeBlanc.
Kathy LeBlanc.
So could you guys tell me a little bit about what brings you down here to Union Station tonight?
We're looking for ghosts of Patriots past.
Pretty much?
No, actually, the New England Patriots. Sorry, joke.
Oh, I was like hoping maybe they'd win a Super Bowl or something.
Hey, you never know. We've got to take all the angles we can.
Even if it is haunted spirits from Union Station, huh?
Hey, sometimes we need help.
This is Bob. Bob is fabulous. He likes to scare people because he kind of walks around and people don't see him and they freak out. There's a shadow back there. So we're stopping here. Well, Bob, do you have anything did you want to share? What about the story of your granddaughter? Was it your granddaughter?
My granddaughter?
The story you told me last year about the...
Oh, my granddaughter, yeah. She's 3.5 years old. And she comes to visit me when I'm here at the museum. And so she came in during the day one time when I wasn't here with her mother. She went in to see the cars, and when she came out, she said, I think I want to go and talk to the angels. Well, the auditorium, even during the daylight hours, is dark. It's almost pitch black in there. And she walked in on her own, 3.5 years old, and was talking. She turned to her mother a few minutes later and she said, "The angel says, go away."
So is Evanston, is it haunted? Like, because they say, you know, Ogden has a lot of ghosts. Is Evanston like that as well?
Well, put it this way, there's 41 chapters in the book, and before I even got the book back, I had 37 more locations.
Really? So pretty busy. You write a sequel.
That's right.
So have you guys went on a ghost tour yet, or are you waiting to go?
Waiting to go. Yeah. And actually, it's past our bedtime, so I'm hoping this is really good.
Maybe get you a Red Bull or something, wake you up.
Here you go. Here you go. We'll make up our own stuff as we go.
We are actually going to go down this hallway, so we can go down this. Down here is another short hallway, and there used to be a piano back there. And we're going to stop right about here. Now, folks, this is where the ladies come to get ready for their weddings. There's mirrors and there's lockers in here, and there might still be an old piano in here. Reports are that the ladies see things, lockers get knocked around and that. So we thought we'd be clever. We put an audio in here on the piano, and we had another investigator on the other piano and played like 2 notes. And we said, well, if there's anybody here, prove it. While we're gone, sorry, that's me, play the piano. Well, lo and behold, when I went through my evidence, like 3 days later, there's 2 notes on the piano being played, and nobody was in there. Ladies, we are so lucky when it comes to the bathrooms. We get the best stories. Farrell's right next to it. This bathroom door reports that there is someone in here. This bathroom actually does connect with this room. Now, me not believing it, one day came back here, and I'm in by myself in the dark. I can't get the door open, so I'm thinking it's locked. So I have another investigator come, and we're both pushing on it, and I finally say, "Oh, just stop it and open the door." Next thing you know, I could push the door open. Well, I go into the stall, and the door keeps unlocking and opening. And, we tried everything to debunk it. Vibration, opening and closing doors to cause any type of, airflow and stuff. We couldn't. Well, 2 years ago, I had a tour coming through. I had half my tour up on the stage. My son, who is actually a very good investigator, and I believe it was another investigator, were back here with about 5 other group members. They got to the woman's door, and we're up on stage, and we hear this horrific bang, and you could feel it. Next thing you know, we hear all this screaming, and they're all running up there. They said that this bathroom door opened and slammed with such force. We heard it and felt it. But if you watch this door, there's no way. It scared them to death. So they don't really, my son still doesn't, he gets creeped out back here. This is the hallway where they say they hear children running and playing back here. We have cop voices back here.
So if we wanted to buy this book or purchase it, where could we find it at?
You can either get a hold of Paranormal Pulse, or you can get a hold of me at the website. I don't know which way would be the best.
Where's the Oh, right there. Also, Paranormal Pulse, too, if you get on their website, then you can
get on it through Paranormal Pulse, www.paranormalpulse.com, and they can get you in contact with me, and I'll be glad to sell the book to you and tell you all the spooks.
Have you guys done these tours before?
No, we never have.
Have you guys ever experienced anything paranormal before?
Yes.
Actually, we bought a house that were young, the people before us, their son had hung himself in the garage, and she says that she had actually saw an apparition of him. And, and I know the dogs every now and again would just go nuts for no apparent reason.
Stand in the hallway, look down the hall, and you could see the hair standing up on the back of his neck, and he'd just growl.
And there was nothing there.
There was nothing there.
No.
Like you got it.
Well, we're going this way?
Left.
Left. Oh, yeah, because there's nothing
Can't
there.
go that way. Here's your stairs, folks. Come on up and spread out. Couple things about this stage that I want to tell you about. Again, we have been up here and have seen what looks like someone standing in that back sound booth, and it's just a pure black shadow. When we go to look, there's nobody there. Objects are reportedly moved up here. We've caught voices. I want you to notice these are the original floor. It was painted last year. Another thing I like to point out is, guys, feel the curtains. They're dark and they're heavy. We have seen these curtains move. Sorry, Farrell. Okay, you're not going to just walk by. Someone's going to have to touch that to move it.
Curtains open up before up here. Like, as you can see the back wall, you know, you got the curtains, you got the black wall itself. We'll set up stuff, leave this room, come back, and these are spread wide apart, nobody else in the building. Come back up, all suddenly they're closed. Some of the workers I've seen, little kids playing up here. One of my personal experiences is I was sitting up in this general area, and I hear laughter, I hear something going up and down the hallway. First thing that comes to my mind is, okay, there's somebody else there. Go up down there, set up a video camera, set up a voice recorder, and as I'm sitting up here, I hear it again about 30 minutes later. Walked through the whole area, didn't see anything. Walked outside, walked around the building, didn't see nothing. Stuff like this happens a lot up in this area.
Would this be a good story to read before you went to bed, though?
Well, if you want to have company, I mean, sure. In fact, one of them did have company, and they wouldn't go back to the house to stay, even though it was a nice home and really a nice room, board, everything. They just didn't like that extra person sitting there and touching their leg.
So are you still living in that house, or did you move out?
When we lived in Southern California.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't here in Utah then.
No, we should have called you guys.
Well, I know nothing. I don't believe it, so it wouldn't.
Oh, okay. God, we should have taken pictures.
Yeah, you should have taken pictures.
Your grandpa, watch your granddaughter for a minute. She's right there.
Well,
It's just Kelly.
It's just Kelly. What are you gonna do?
Well, that was just Grandpa, and I just was giving him my granddaughter. Well, his granddaughter, my child.
There's nothing here.
Well, there is, if you can see her. Well, she's with Grandpa. So I gave her to Grandpa.
Hey, Farrell.
Yeah.
Actually, right where you're standing.
Yes, right here.
Right where you're standing. Stand up against the wall.
All right.
Folks, if you look here.
Like this?
No, other way. You put a foot up against the wall. Okay.
Like I'm posing?
Folks, we've had several investigators that have seen a soldier standing right there just like that. Does nothing else but stand there. Is he someone who's waiting to go off to war? Is he one that's coming back? Is he one of the bodies that haven't been claimed? Is he Yehudi? So, Farrell, right where you're standing is the active spot. I
Very
can
well.
say this is the original platform. Originally, this was open. It was not enclosed. In this area, we will hear footsteps. And when I say footsteps, I'm talking like old, hard sole type shoes, not these modern tennis shoes or anything like that. I also have a story about John Ross and Mamie Evans. This is another article that you can look at our table. Mamie was a lady of ill repute, basically, here in Ogden, and she was arrested several times for too much fornication because she had more than one male in her room. So Mamie, which wasn't her real name, decided she wanted to change her life, so she was going to leave, but on the way she developed a stalker, basically, by the name of John Ross. Well, John Ross was pretty much infatuated with her, so she packed her stuff, she came here, she didn't tell anybody that she was coming here, and when she got here, guess who was here?
John Ross.
Very good. That's an A for you. John Ross was here, and John Ross shot Mamie. Now, Mamie didn't die immediately, from what I understand. She was taken by horse and buggy, but died on the way. Well, John Ross wasn't as smart as Farrell because he realized that several people saw him murder her. So John shot himself and killed himself. So it is a murder-suicide, and we do have the newspaper articles to support that story. So again, this was originally mail sorting. There's a lot of footsteps in here, possible soldier. We are getting ready to go down to the basement. When you're down there, you cannot go in the vaults. I will take you in one vault, and if you pay me enough, I might let you out. You better have some big bucks.
I'm going to have to go to Evanston because Carrie and Cordell both claim, because I don't believe in this stuff between you and me.
That picture right there?
Yeah.
Well, that was taken in one of the locations. And if you look,
It looks like somebody running really fast by the camera.
that's right.
See?
It is, but there's nobody there. But if you look, it looks like a man. Here's his broad shoulders, and it goes down like this, and he's wearing a suit. Well, in the story, or in the book, it has a story about the suit man.
Alrighty. Well, hey, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for talking with me.
Well, thank you, and don't wear your Ghostbuster shirt when you come.
That's it'll scare them away.
That's right.
She asked if we interviewed psycho people, and I was like, we have before. And she goes, well, how about my friend here? And I said, no, we'll interview psycho people, but not crazy people.
Well, he's a little of both.
Well, thanks. I thought I had to do another commercial. Last time I did a milk commercial.
You did a milk commercial?
Yeah, for Johnny's Dairy, yeah. Make sure you guys drink Johnny's Dairy. Why did I say you had to do that? Because beer is not good for you.
That's up for debate.
Okay, well, you never know why. I just had to say something, okay?
Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, I really appreciate you talking with me, and hey, I hope you see a ghost.
Well, me too. Hey, and if we do, we'll take a picture.
Thank you. Yeah, let me see it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
Now notice how the temperature changes. Thank you, Rob.
Don't let me scare anybody. I'm standing here.
I do want to draw your attention to these vault doors. There's something about the basements down here. Part of it was for Union Pacific, and the other part, I believe, was Southern Pacific. They all had their own sides. These vaults are the original vault doors. They were made in Hamilton, Ohio, which if you ever heard of Cincinnati, it's basically right there, and I grew up about 40 minutes from it. The doors, Bill, I don't want to hit you. They still have the original writing and etching, and they're very heavy. I can tell you that we've walked past this vault several times, and several of us have seen someone standing there. And we'll walk back, and there's nobody there. Now, there is the hallway that goes around. Does anybody know why there might be a hallway that goes around the vaults? Well, I don't know if it's true, but I don't know if it's an urban legend or what, but it has been told to me that if anybody tried to break into the vault, they'd actually hit a hallway. By that time, you're going to be caught or discouraged and give up on all of it. These vaults did hold mints, gold, silver, anything of value. You guys can come down here and look. The last vault down here, I did have someone say the name Michael.
I'm totally confused. Help me out here.
Well, there's really nothing to explain. My daughter Vanessa. Well, with Grandpa.
So, have you been on a ghost tour yet? Or are you waiting?
Oh no, I've been on them before.
Oh, have you here at Union Station, or where else have you been?
Like just back east.
Oh, really? Have you ever seen anything or heard anything?
Not really. I think the only one that I've ever seen is probably my daughter and my grandparents. And my grandparents when I bought their home.
Oh, really? So you've seen that?
Yeah. I've seen it. Well, I haven't seen it, but I actually smelt and felt their presence very much so.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Brian Barney.
Josh Bryant.
And can you guys tell me a little bit about what you're doing down here tonight?
Yeah, we're just doing the tours here and trying to raise some money for Union Station and have a fun time, meet some people, network.
So have you guys been on a tour yet?
We have. We've been doing the tours for about 5 years now.
Oh, really? So have you guys ever found anything here?
We have. We've got a lot of good evidence out of here. We've got quite a few EVPs, what we would call Class A. Got a bit of video footage, some good photos. We've gotten a lot of stuff out of here.
We're going to go in this vault. There's a little metal step here. Go in, spread out. Just try not to touch anything. Go on, don't be scared. You got it, Misty. Might let you out.
Hey, don't let me get in your way.
So you can go back there.
Max, I'm going to keep that half with you.
Okay.
Okay, again, folks, look at this door. This is serious business. When you come out, feel it. It's heavy. This was meant to keep things in. No, you guys, spread out. My gosh. You're going to shut the door. Well, maybe. I can't tell you. We did have, well, let me close this door. As you hear
You're going to close the door?
Yeah, Farrell, I told you. Here it goes.
I don't.
Actually, it's not going to close all the way.
Oh, thank goodness.
But they had this door, then they had another set of doors.
Oh, wow.
Now, normally at this time, I'd have everybody turn out their lights to show you how dark it is. Now, we would not even have that red light or my glow stick, and I sit in here by myself for a couple hours. It's miserably hot, but I can tell you that there is a gentleman in here, and he does have a favorite place in here.
Where's it at?
Anybody know? Any gut feelings? You're all kind of huddled together.
Is it back here?
Well, you tell me, Farrell.
I don't know. I want to go see where this guy's at.
It is actually back in this back section.
Back here.
I will be sitting up here where you ladies are all clumped together. And I'll be sitting here and I will hear what sounds like the boxes moving and that. And I'll look and nothing will have been moved. I've sat in here and heard
This lady right here scared me to death. I saw her shoe come around the corner.
From the maintenance room. We've got male voice in here, and I can tell you, one of the first times we came in here, we had one of our male investigators come in with his camera. As soon as he got here, the camera was actually slapped out of his hand. Literally scared him to death. We have audio or video of it, and just see the camera going over.
When it's somebody like a grandparent, is that comforting? Is it scary? Is it?
I was scared. I was like, because it happened in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's your first instinct, and so you run and kind of hide. I hid because I'd only been in the home for 3 months, and I bought it, when they passed away. So it was scared for me.
But then after a while, was it a?
It was almost like, because I was very close to him. I grew up next door to him, and so then it was a very reassuring thing.
Have you ever had anything that's like honestly scared you here at Union Station?
Yeah.
Because you guys go out.
Fortunately, yes.
You go out looking for this kind of thing. You think you wouldn't be scared because you're like, yes, I finally got something.
Yeah.
But it scares you.
Yeah, I was in the basement and I felt something behind me, and of course I was kind of antagonizing it and trying to get it to do something, and heard some feet behind me moving, so I jumped out of the way and scared the crap out of me.
So
I screamed.
You got exactly what you was looking for, and you got scared.
Except for our video camera, the battery just died and we couldn't catch anything. Every time.
I was just gonna say, every time you guys are like, oh, we just got the coolest thing. It like grew horns and a face come at me and it chased me for like a mile, and then I'll show you. Oh, my batteries are dead. How does that work out? Every time.
They steal them. That's what we tell them. They stole them from us. So.
Now, who has the $50? Yeah. You pay me $75 and I'll keep Farrell in.
Oh, jeez.
I'll give you $100.
All right, got a deal.
What?
Sorry, Farrell. I know how this unlocks.
Why do you guys always pick on me?
Because you're so easy. Watch your step here. Max. Where is Max?
I know.
Sorry, you're behind me.
And you scared
Max,
me to death when you walked
do you
around
want to take him
over
in the
there.
vault?
So thanks for that. Woke
Sorry
me up.
about
Oh,
that.
that's all right. I scared somebody else, so it's okay.
And I don't know who this guy is. He's always here. He doesn't have anything better to do.
I'll just bring up the rear.
Come in here.
I'll just come behind.
You can come up on the steps, but you can't go in. This is the original foundation, let me get out of your way, of the building prior to the fire. This is where the tunnels are reportedly out throughout here. Now, people will tell you, if you look down to the other side, that there's another section of basement. I can tell you it's just basically a boiler room. We've crawled back through here. We found articles of clothing, alcohol bottles, and all that. The tunnel that goes around the vaults actually comes out over here.
And then when I felt my grandpa's presence, and it's funny to say this, by a smoking pipe, because nobody smoked in my house, when they used to have the old man pipes. And
You could smell that?
it was just reassurance. At first, people think, oh, it's scary, but it's not. It's a reassurance. At first, it's a scary instinct, but
after a while, it comforts you. You like it.
I know they're protecting me and my family.
Very well. Alrighty. Well, hey, I really appreciate you talking to me.
Yeah, thank
Even though you were like, had stuff thrown at us, you must have made somebody mad. They threw stuff at us.
I've got like 10 family members that are.
Oh, they're heckling you is what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
All right, well, thank you for talking with me.
Okay, thank you.
Folks, when I say we're in the vault, we have caught voices out here. Rhonda, you're doing awesome, because right here's the maintenance shop. I can tell you, when we're in the vault, we will hear this door. We have come down here, this door has been completely closed, gone into the vaults, did some EVP sessions, come back, it's open. We've gone where it's been open, we'll be in the vault, we hear a door slam and come out, and this maintenance door will be closed. We've tried to debunk it, just can't quite do it yet.
You guys got to like maybe get a camera that plugs in. No, they don't cut the cord.
Yeah, they'll just unplug it.
There's always an angle you guys are always working.
Yeah, definitely. We're just here to see what's going on, and it's something always.
So have you ever caught anything on video where you're like, oh wow, that's definitely something that you can...
Yeah, we've been upstairs in a room called the Old Timers Lounge, and we've seen shadow figures running up and down the hall. And we were hoping to get them on film, and when we finally went into the actual Old Timers Lounge and turned around back to the hall, we got a shadow figure in the hallway, kind of off to the side and ducking down. And yeah, we caught it on video and still camera.
Alrighty, I'm here with...
Darby. Tatum.
And you are hiding? You don't want to be on TV?
Sarah.
So did you guys just do the tour?
Yeah.
And what was your favorite part of the whole tour?
I think it was like the ballroom. I liked that one.
Upstairs.
Yeah. Yes.
The Old Timers room, whatever it was.
Yeah.
What about? I like the vault. I think the basement's cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's really hot.
It is hot down there. That's weird, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on to the railing as we go up. As you hit the top of the stairs, notice the temperature change. It's wonderful. It's like a fresh air.
Which group are you guys with?
We're with a group called Utah Paranormal Research, Utah PRS. We've been doing this for about 10 years, and we're on Facebook, and yeah, if they need to find us.
So where do you go besides Union Station?
Anywhere we can.
Anywhere they tell you, hey, come handle this?
We've been to a lot of places. We've done City County building. That was fun. Camp Floyd we do a lot. Oh gosh, where else have we been? There's so many.
Hotel.
So, experience anything, see anything, hear anything?
Yeah, in the ballroom with the ghost box. Yeah, there's like.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, we talked to a ghost named Sarah.
Named what?
Sarah.
Really? So you guys picked something up then?
Yeah.
Was it creepy or was it?
No, it's cool. Was it? Yeah.
So you guys gonna come back in the spring and do it again?
Yeah. Sure.
Right on. Alrighty, well, hey, thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, I am here with
Natalie and Kennedy.
Okay, so you guys, we went like half of the tour with you, right? And then we peeled off because nothing happened, right? But somebody told me that something happened when you guys were upstairs. What was that?
The door handle moved and like made a sound like someone was opening it, but no one touched it.
No, there was Carrie on the other side moving it.
They opened the door.
You saw it as well.
I saw it as well, yes.
And did the door open or just?
No, you just heard the doorknob. You heard the doorknob, the click when it turns, and you saw the doorknob move just a little bit.
Well, she was talking about one of the guys, like that it was his job, and then as soon as she got done telling it, that's when it happened. So.
Really? What is this? What is the place where you've got? I want to say scariest, but that's not good. Where have you gotten the most evidence? What place have getting you the best evidence?
Right here.
Right here, huh?
Yep, definitely.
So it's really that active here.
Yeah, except for residentials, of course. We've had some pretty crazy stuff at some residentials, but this is the spot. Whenever I talk about it, this is what I talk about. This place is insane.
Alrighty, guys, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Alrighty, Carrie. So I walked around with you downstairs in the thing. We peeled off, and apparently we left at the wrong time because somebody turned the doorknob.
I'm actually really excited.
Why does this stuff never happen when I'm with you?
Because you take off too soon.
Yeah, evidently, huh?
We were talking about the hallway and how active it is, and that there's what we consider an older man, like in overalls and work boots, that's been seen up there.
And I'm standing, we'll say this is the door. Rhonda's here, and then some of the girls are here. And I'm looking, and I see the doorknob turn, and then you hear it go back. Great sound effects, by the way. And I thought Max was playing a trick on me, so I instantly opened the door and go, there's just nobody in there. And it just happened right as we were talking about this gentleman that stands at the top of the stairs.
Very nice.
My tour saw and heard it. And you missed it.
Once again, a day late, $1 short.
Yep.
So, hear any voices or just the doorknob?
Just the doorknob.
Just a doorknob, like that's no big deal, right? So, are you guys gonna be able to sleep tonight now, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about upstairs in that room where the doorknob turned?
It wasn't it along that hallway?
Yeah, it was
The most
with
active
all
hallway.
the doors.
Really? So, was it scary? Was it creepy? What was it like?
Oh, it was a little unnerving. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, especially when she opened the door and there wasn't anybody on the other side.
How come none of this stuff ever happens when I'm around? That's what I want to know. I've followed Cordell and Carrie around all kinds of places. You know what I've seen? Nothing. Maybe I should have hung around, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, thank you for talking with me. I appreciate it.
Yes.
We'll get it for you yet. Don't give up.
I guess we'll see.
Never give up.
Alrighty, folks. Hey, that's going to do it for me. If you get a chance, come down to Union Station. Come down and do the ghost tours. They do them in the fall and in the spring.
I think they'll do it in the spring again, usually around April.
So make sure you come down, see my friend Carrie, see my friend Cordell. I don't know where he's at. But anyway, you get a chance, come down, check them out. They're a lot of fun.